Alright, we're on the yard lead. Here's the split rail derail. If you don't have that point closed over, your train will ride out and drop off the ground clear of the main line and the siding over there. Here's where they came to take pictures of. Do not hump. Little office to drive this thing with. No motors on these trucks. No motors on that truck. Got some cables going to. Ground clamps and stuff like that. I guess if they get near power lines if the train gets hit. And out here clearing all these trees back from the track. I don't want nothing hitting those containers on the container car train, on the piggyback train. Built 1003. Work platform. Retaining valves. Still no motor. I've seen this thing drive in here the other day. There's a motor down on that end in the cab. There's the tree grabber knocker downer up there. There's the air tank. There's the big motor there. There's the control cab up there. Branded Engineering Products Limited. I can't read that last one. Era. I don't know what that means. Alright, there's your traction control truck. That's an old EMD GP type truck. The trucks that went on the old GPs. See the two pistons? When this truck come out, it would have had steel brake shoes. You look at them, they're the plastic ones. Bloomberg B truck, that was made in Canada. Contractor steel North Haven, Connecticut. You got a re-rail over there. Do not hump SPS Rex. It's got ditch lights on it. I guess those might be headlights. Alright, I'll get more of something. That's one of the new tires they're putting in to replace the bad tires. And we're going down through here trying to fix this track up so the Advil switcher can use it. I don't want it falling apart and putting cars on the ground. Alright, thank you. New bolts in the joint bar. Got one old, 3 new ones in there. That's just some of the stuff they're doing out here. There's a replaced railroad tie. They've been fixing this place up. All these cinders are from the steam engines. Alright. Derail for the work limits. Anything coming out will be thrown off to the track side over there. They put this thing on backwards, didn't they? Somehow we got a turtle got in between the tracks and he couldn't figure out how to get out and he starved to death. Alright, thank you. See how all those trees are far back away? All these would have been railroad tracks where the railroad yard coming together. They got a new ditch here that used to not be there. Alright, 62 pounds on the EOT. So that's probably about 18-pound air reduction. Alright. There's the air brake. The triple valve. The air tank. Alright, I'll get more. Alright, this one carries grain. I don't know what it's got. It's a loaded car. 2-inch trade guard shoes. They look like regular, normal brake shoes to me though. They still look like normal shoes to me. Freight Car America, Castanos, Mexico. Built 223. So that's a 2-year-old car there. This is 2025. Alright, that's your car identification tag right there. You go by monitors at the north and south end of Greenwood at Maxwell Yard, and this will automatically tell the computers what car this is. And they'll make a list of them as they bring them into Maxwell Yard. Killing time. Railroad mover 319. Want to miss you on the Q032. He wrote Q302. Ed Harrow. Somebody made an arrowhead there. Alright. Alright, I'm going to turn around and go back. I'm not going to step in front of the locomotive because I might get my photograph. Alright, thank y'all. Alright, ES40DC is the switcher. 5495. That's his little train there. And over in there in the woods is where the roundhouse used to be. I got 2 trips out here y'all can look at, so I ain't got to go out there today. Thank y'all. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we got a southbounder coming at us. I heard him at the bottom of the hill. I'll get more. Alright, now he's at the bottom of the hill. I must have heard him the first time he's crossing over Secession. That's about 2 miles away. So now he's at the bottom of the hill, which is about 1 mile away. Alright, thank you. I'll get more. Alright, we got green over red, y'all. Thank you. Here he comes. Rolling around the corner. Looks like a grainer train. Like a grainer train. Manifest freight. It's getting slow because it's got a heavy train going up the hill, so he's going to stop at the north end. I don't know. Sorry about that. These cars are empty here. That one's loaded. That one's loaded. That one's empty. Hard ass for them. They're empty. High molten sulfur. Got some steel plates there. I think those go to Alabama, down to the shipyards and stuff like that. Corrosives on there. Some sort of acid, I think. Liquefied petroleum gas in that one. More liquefied petroleum gas, non-odorized. Means it can be leaking and you can't smell it. Adjunct Topeka, Santa Fe, CSXT, Herzog. Dana Rail Care, I don't know what that's all about. 1170. Two-inch tread condition shoes. That means the brake shoes on there help true the wheels up and stuff, help take flat spots out and give them the right slope to the tread and everything so that they center up on the track and all. Fresh Greenwood crew headed down to Atlanta, Georgia. So we'll find out if we see him stop up there or whatever. I think that's a pretty long train. He's still rolling though. He don't look like he's going to slow up. He just pulling slow because he's got a heavy train going up that hill. We'll check the signal, see if we got anything northbound coming at us. If he's going to pull up and stop, I don't know. I'll get more. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm at a job over in Cowan Falls. We're painting a house. And this behind me, I'm looking straight down. Show you this side, you can see it better. This was the right-of-way for the Atlantic Coastline track from McCormick to Anderson, South Carolina. And it's coming, this is looking up towards Anderson direction. The other direction was the McCormick side. It's also going through Cowan Falls. It would crossed over the Seaboard Airline tracks on a bridge, which is now the CSX tracks today. If I get more, I'll do something. I'll take videos and stuff, but the deal is, she says her son's out there in the woods hunting, so I can't walk down the right-of-way. I would love to walk down it. I don't see anything left of it. They didn't have any ballast on it or nothing, I guess, because I don't see any ballast left down here. I don't see any old railroad ties or nothing. They took up the tie. Now, who got the rail? The rail from this went to a razor company to make razor blades. They bought all the rail from McCormick to Anderson. I think it was Gillette was the company. So if you use Gillette razors, you're using this railroad track. They probably had a lifetime supply of razor blades from this railroad track. All right. Thank y'all. This highway is how you got to the old goat mill. There's a company wove wool over here. So this is the road. If you're looking for it on the map, 81's that way. We got Brown Circle Road there. I don't know where that goes to. I've never been down it. All right, thank you. I'm walking the right of way towards Cowan Falls. You can see where I came from. I'm trying to find a bridge. I thought I saw a bridge, but I think I've gone past it. I haven't seen anything out here. All right, thank y'all. Looks pretty well clogged up that way. I'm gonna walk back and get out on the highway and get out of here. I found a road up here, a logging road. I think I can take it down to the road and get out. Alright, thank you. Look like this might have been an old house place. There's a plant somebody would have planted. That's not natural. Alright, thank you. Walking down the railroad tracks, made into shaving blades. Gillette bought all this track, I done told you, making razor blades out of them. They took this track up back in the 70s, I think. Alright, thank you.